Welcome back to the Southern Islands for more Gundam card game content. This is the first shop battle that we've had post ST05, post Iron-Blooded Orphans. So we are going to see Iron-Blooded Orphans in the first match as our favorite Captain Ash on the left takes on Richie. Thank you for coming to the shop for the first time to play white purple. So we're playing the modified version of the ST05 starter. So going to turn 2 for Richie. Got the double grace at the start. Pretty cool. You always want to see a double one cost level 2s. It's probably getting the draw 2 one turn too late. But I got a double draw 2. So probably draw 2 into another draw 2 overflowing affection to overflowing affection. Discarding the aerial. This is interesting. Looks like he's playing the red-white deck that I sent over to him. Got a little bit of white, a little bit of Xeon, red Neo Xeon power as well. So double grace going into the look at that cool Captain Ash Arsenal base card. Then the base got destroyed. Richie putting on the pressure now. 4 units. Who says white purple can't be aggro, right? Here comes the best, the purple version of Vazel, the Hyakuren, and another grace. So we're going to see, 4 cards into the shield. There's no base going to come out here. Forced to discard Marvida. And looks like Ashwa has nothing. He's going to eat 4 next turn. This is going to be pretty rough for Ashwa unless he gets a base. Let's see how he goes here. Level 4 now. On turn 4. A lot of options for this kind of turn. Here comes Grace in the first one. Okay, going with the Hand Soletta from Burst. Here comes the Striker pack, so at least there'll be one. It'll be slightly stopped here by the 3-3 Striker pack. Where is the 3-3 Striker pack? There we go. Ale Strike Gundam. So it's not going to be all 4 in. At least there's one stop there by Deku can be stopped by the Ale Strike. Kira going onto the Hyakuren. Interesting. That will -2 attack on the Ale Strike. Gonna just block it anyway to stop the amount of damage going into his deck. Personally, I would not have blocked that the attack. Let it go and I'll use the Ale Strike to take out one of the other units instead. Because now we're going 5 into the base. Ale Strike is out with Soletta. That will not let it attack, but at least block 1 hit. Maybe 1 turn too late, I feel. I wouldn't have bounced that. I definitely would have bounced the Barbatos second form because that gives Richie the chance to use Kira on an Ale Strike or something like that later on. Because it doesn't matter, right? They're all going to hit base for 1 anyway. So I would rather bounce some other unit. Don't leave the Kira on the board leave the damaged Kira on the board, right? So Grace going in first. Ooh, this is good. Yeah, we shoot 2 damage. Battle of Aces. Ale Strike. And this will be guard, I think. Yep. Nothing you can do there. Gonna take 2 damage. 2. Here comes another Hyakuren. The Hyakuren from that was bounced earlier. A Grace Kai. And I don't think there's anything else on Ashpal's side. Ashpal can 1 more life left. Doesn't have a base. Doesn't have anything. This is going to be rough. I don't think you can get rid of these all 4 units, right? Could be Kshatriya. That can get rid of one of the Grays, I think. One of the Grays Kai there. I would shoot 1 on that, I guess. Yeah. A bit tough now. So the Kshatriya can take out the Grays. And then we'll take out the Grays Kai. This can block 1. So just hoping now that Richie doesn't have a link unit to win the game, right? Because he needs 3 hits to take it out. 1 to the shield. 1 will be blocked by the Ale Strike. Oh, wow, Kusanagi! That's exactly what Ashpal needed right at the last life. And that bounces the Hyakuren to hand. That's twice the Hyakuren goes back to hand now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be 6 on Richie's side, I think. He does have options. He does have a Sword Strike with Kira. And if it goes to attack, it will not bounce anything. There's no 2 defense on Ashpal's side. 2 HP on Ashpal's side. Tap 2 going for Hyakuren again. Here it comes. And looks like the 4 is going to be Barbatos. 4th form. We're finally seeing for the first time When it comes into the field, you're going to shoot 1 damage to one of your own. One of your other units, and it gets +1 AP. If itself it's damage, it gets suppression. Hopefully we're going to see more Barbatos in the future. But this is rough now because is there a way for Ashbal to take out one of the units? I mean, one of the active units, right? Can he come back though? I see he has another Kshatriya ready, right? He could use that to hit 1 damage onto the Hyakuren and then destroy the Hyakuren, right? Then let the Ale Strike take out the Barbatos Fort Form if it tries to attack. So it's going to be 5. It's going to be Kshatriya and Marida once more. 1 damage. I don't know what happened there, but that's taken out by the Kshatriya that attacks. It's just that one guy that's remained that's very annoying, right? Yeah, they take it out. So the middle Kshatriya attacked the 2/2 and then used the Vama damage to destroy the Hyakuren. So now, as long as Richie doesn't rest this Ale Strike, Ashbal still has a chance. There's also a Kusanagi, that's why he needs 2 units to take out to win the game here. Can Ashbal come back? I see a third Kshatriya ready to come out. Don't forget, he also has 2 Marida, so he can shoot up to 2 damage next turn. So Richie's just counting to see what he needs to win the game. Here comes the second form once more. If the second form is damaged, he gets +2 attack. So you got to be careful of that. Because like another fourth form is coming out here. So there's 2 fourth forms. It's going to get 1 damage. That would mean that it will be 4 attack next turn. I mean, this next size attack. So it's going to block with the Ale Strike. That unit is 3 damage away from being destroyed. And he needs to shoot the 3 damage, I think, somehow. Let's see what he goes for. Here comes the cool-looking Char Emblem resource card. There's a Sinanju that can shoot 2 damage to the second form if he has a full frontal in hand. And he's going to go for it. Here we go. Here comes... And the free Kshatriya comes out as well thanks to Full Frontal's effect to be able to play a level 4 Xeon unit. Hitting the shield area, nothing, and then shoots 2 damage. Okay, that was a little bit of a miscalculation there. The synergy, yeah, correct. The synergy hits 2, so that should be a destroy, yeah. Then 1 Kshatriya left. I don't think there's any way to get rid of it. And he can't block anyway, so should he just might as well attack? I'm not sure here. He's thinking of setting the Sulera on the Kshatriya. I guess because he already has 1. He has 1 in hand already. That's why he decided to do that. Get a little bit of boost. Does he have a link to win the game, Richie? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's got to be Kira and Sword Strike to win the match. Oh, so close for Ashbal. He just needed 1 more blocker to take out Richie. Unfortunate, but really well played game. Really was a really close comeback there. And shout out to those nice Gundam Next A sleeves that he picked up there. Picked up from his recent Japan trip. We're going straight to Swiss 2 now. On the left, we got Blue-Red with Arrogant taking on Harry. Our favorite Harry, fan of TSI, playing a typical green-white. Check out that cool playmat from BCF, Bandai Card Fest. Got the Slither Miorine as well as Slither Miorine EX resource. Really cool and very expensive on the second-hand market. I've been avoiding talking about the match because it looks like Arrogant is going all aggro with Blue-Red there. We've got a Jager, we've got a Rizal, we've got a Jim as well. And he is on level 4. But he's going to get taken out. And this is a launcher strike to block the first Jagan. And a Rizal going for the second hit. It's like a perfect strike. Double gun tank to take out the launcher. Heavy needs another blocker right now to stop the assault. Looks like he has Sword Strike though. That's one option. Sword Strike with Kira. That we can... Going for the Rizal. Going for the Jim. Yeah, let's go for the Jim. Oh, he's going for the Rizal and then bounces the Jim. Oh, Arrogant using the Banner of Aces to take out the Sword Strike at the end of turn. Clearing Harry's board. Here comes the gun tank. Double gun tank hit. Nothing in the shield area. Pretty ouch. Oh, that's sick. So Evergans gets out the Kshatriya and the Jim. Let's have another blocker or something to take out those units. Here comes the Archangel. That would guard one. Oh, that's unfortunate. He threw it to the underground base as his damage type. That would have been so... And he has to pass! Oh my gosh! Looks like Evergans is probably going to finish him off here. There's going to be one. Gun tank taking out one. Gun tank taking out two. Oh, and he bounces away the last attack. Evergans just adds pressure with two more level 2 units. I think it's a little bit over heavy because he has to play the underground base for sure. And Ale Strike with Kira can bounce the gun tank and then take out the Kshatriya. So that would be enough to guard for one more turn, I think, unless Evergan has a link. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that should be enough to do that combination of play. He also has the option for freedom, but I would go Ale Strike. Yeah, bounce one of the units. Correct. Yeah, bounce one of the gym is even better. Then -2 there. He would survive, yes. And pass turn. So what Evergan needs is a link unit to win the game here. Yeah, so 5 attacks. So -2 would be 3 damage. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's have a big link unit to win the game. I see Marida. I see Amuro as well. I think with a combination of Marida, 2, yep, that would be 4. That take off 4. Then Amuro on the gut. Oh, none of Marida or Amuro is fine. That will win the game. He had nothing left, right? Nothing left. He only had pilots, and those pilots won him the match. That was another really close game where Ego was just about to die at the very end, but somehow we won the match. We're going straight to Swiss 3 now. This is on table 2, I believe. Our favorite Grand_A Andrew is here, playing blue-red on the left, taking on Gino, playing 1 Year War. The deck that won the Philippines Bandai Card Fest recently. So the best thing for blue-green now is to come out 2 units that are level 2 here. Zaku and... I would prefer the other Zaku that can hit for 3. But this is good nonetheless. That would still take out the base. Just wouldn't take out the shield though, unfortunately. And going for the base. Okay, that's pretty interesting there. And he passes. He doesn't have a unit on level 3. So this means Jiro can pile the pressure now. And he's decided not to attack. I think he wants to go for Char Zaku to take out the base. And then the remaining 3 units to take out the shields. 4 more cards in Gino's hands. He's dropping units left, right, center. If Andrew goes for the base kill, Gino is definitely going to play the Corsica base next turn, I think. Alternatively, I don't think he's going to play the Angsha. It's not going to destroy anything left on that side. Finally, the pace of play has slightly slowed down so I can catch up here. Jim taking out the base as expected. Here comes the Gundam, but no Amuro. All he doesn't want to use is EX resource. As expected, here comes the Char. Zaku taking out the first one. 1 shield, nothing. Second shield. Ooh, shoot 2 damage. Better. Shoot 2 damage. That's not Battle of Aces. That's the card from the starter deck. The Xeon starter deck. They can shoot 2 damage. Gino piling the pressure with 1 Year War. Predominantly Xeon, he managed to draw into a Dom. And that will... Or the Chazaku, so it's a better play to play out 2 more units instead of playing Corsica. Gundam will vest one of the Dom. Got options here. Definitely take out the Dom because it has Breach. And then use the Jim to take out the Zaku 2, maybe. And the other gun take out the other Zaku 2. That's what I would do. Leave Gino's Char Zaku there because if it gets destroyed, it's able to pick up a... Look at the top 3 cards and pick up a Xeon or Neo Xeon unit. I think the Jim should take out the Zaku too. I think that's what he's contemplating here, and that's the perfect... And that's a good play. And this would repair both the guns will be repaired here. I'm also commentating just after the release of GD02 spoilers. Just looking at 4 Murasame, the Psycho Gundam pilot from Titans. Imagine if you set it on Gundam and you have 4 or less cards. You can draw 1 card at the end of turn after repair. It's pretty cool if you think about it. And as you're playing blue-red, usually you have not that many hand cards most of the time. If you are lucky enough to aggro early turn. Here comes the Corsica. Ooh, it's a holo Corsica as well. There's the tall geese, thanks to Andrew. 1-2. It's gonna be Zakutu and a gun tank. Gonna shoot 2 damage onto the damaged Gundam. And pass turn here. 2 more shields for Andrew. He needs a base or something to stop this assault. Right now. At level 6, there's always the option of Kshatriya with Marida. The most unfortunate part of this situation now is that Gino has 2 vested Char custom Zakutus that can look at the top 3 cards, right? Of course, there's a chance to miss since you're playing blue-green, but that pain is there, right? That he can get 2 more cards for losing those 2 cards. And he has 3 cards that can go straight into base. He needs to take out one of them, right? If he could. Let's see what he got. 4. It is Kshatriya. It is Marida. It is Marida. It's going to be a double ping here. Then the Zaku. Then the Kshatriya will destroy the Zaku and he'll ping and destroy the tall geese. So open 3 cards now. Let's see what Gino gets. It's a Zaku 2. Yep, going to pick up the Zaku 2. The attack for 3. Gundam taking out that Char Zaku. 1 more 2, 3 again. Let's see. It's going to be another. He can't take Char. He has to take the Zaku 2. We'll have the Elmuth though in the GD02. And that can look for pilot instead, the top 5 cards. Andrew's building up his board. Gino's still trying to pile pressure here. No luck for Andrew there. No bases at all. Does Gino have a link to win the game? I don't see it. I think all he can do... I think he just pile pressure with... If he can put 3 units on the board, I think that's pretty much game win there. So that's 2. That's 1. I think 1 more for the Zaku. 3. He's going to go for a second Corsica and that will give 2 Leos. That should be enough to win the game here. I don't think Andrew can clear this board. Yeah, the gun tank is fine. It counts as the Leo as well. 1-1 token. Draw. And draw. Andrew has 3 units and he can't. I don't think he can take out 4 of those guys. The Kshatriya can shoot 1 damage and take out 1 of the Leos. He needs another Kshatriya. That would be perfect. If you get another Kshatriya, that will be able to... I think he can clear the board to leave maybe only one unit remaining, I think. Because that's also not enough, right? Because 1 is enough to take out Andrew because he doesn't have a shield left. He's putting 4 resources aside. I think he's considering the Kshatriya. I think he's calculating and he knows that he might be 1 shield shot. I mean 1 attack shot to take out all his units. Let's see, okay? If a Kshatriya comes out with Marida, they can shoot 1 damage to both the Leos. And then when he attacks, he can shoot 1 damage to the Zaku 2, take out 1 of the gun tanks. The other Kshatriya can attack, take out the Zaku 2 and take out another Zaku 2 in the back with another ping damage. That would leave only the Angsha that he can't get rid of because he doesn't have a blocker. It's tough, I think, for Andrew. I don't see a way out of this situation. It's pretty rough, right? Really rough. Gino has a Dom, a Zaku 2 again, the one that attacks for 3, and an Armor Ray. So let's... I think Andrew is just... Usually at this point for Andrew's games, he's usually contemplating all his options, right? He's looking through all his head and he's like... I think in his head he's permutating a different scenario to see if he can somehow come back from this. Most of the time, after he does his long calculations, he wins the game, right? So... I think he's just considering all his options. I don't know what's in his hand, right? I think that's I can see, he sees the Zaku. Yeah, I think he notices that he doesn't have enough to take out all the units. If he could take out all the units, though, he can definitely win the game. Yeah, finally he's decided to play Kshatriya and he's gonna get Marida on. So he does have that combination of cards. I don't think he has a base. So where's he gonna ping the 1 damage to? As I thought earlier, my idea was to ping both the Leos and take them out. I think he was considering to try and take out the Angsha by hitting 1 damage to that one, but yeah, so it's just running through the coverage that just I had here on commentary. He had a draw too. He had a show resolve as well. I think he was thinking whether he should go to search for a base. If he searched for a base, may not have been enough as well. I think because of the Zaku 2 that can hit for 3. Okay, he's gonna do exactly what I thought now. Here comes a shot. The Gundam will take that out. And that Gundam will take that one out. And he doesn't have a base, I think, to win. He does have an Angsha in his hand. But yep, I think he's gone through all the calculations. Does he have a base though? Yeah, even if he draw 2, he wouldn't have won anyway. He couldn't come back from that. Yeah, though the base is very far away and it's a white base as well. It'll be a lot of resources to get that out. So let's go straight into the finals of this week's Gundam card game tournament. Short battle happening at Goodness Gracious Games. We have Arrogant and we have Gino from Swiss Round 2 and Swiss Round 3 getting at it in the finals. Who will aggro who first, right? That's what it seems to be here. Both players just spamming units. Arrogant on turn 3. Playing blue-red. Here comes the Vesalius that would add +1 attack to one of his units. Jim going to base. Zaku Marina. Gino got the Char, and that can really turn the game around, that Char. And he passes. He doesn't have another unit to play out. Gino can take advantage here. Doesn't seem like he has many units to play out either. He does have the Angsha, but it's not going to play that. He's going to go for Zaku 2 instead, take out the base. Char Zaku going armor to hand. Both players getting their respective good pilots. Of course, I mean, Gino also plays Amuro, but it's pretty sick to see both Char and Amuro come out of the shield area so early, so quick. Doesn't really need to use Amuro now. All the units are rested. Unless he has Gundam, he can take out one of the units with the Gundam Amuro combo, which he has in hand and he's considering it. The Zaku Marina will survive there. The Jim's gonna take out the Char Zaku 2 custom. Ooh, I would take another Char Zaku 2 custom. Thank you very much. And now, if he plays Gundam, it won't be destroyed by the Char Zaku though. I would probably go for that, yeah. And take that out, so you'll be hit 4 damage. Yeah, shoot 4 damage, hit 4 damage, then we'll repair 2 another turn. Here comes another C3. That's the Char Zaku that can create a token if it's paired and destroyed. Fun fact, it also works with Armor Ray, so think about that. A second Angsha is what he wants to see. Definitely what he wants to see. This is one more ping damage to take out Gundam, I think. He's got all 5 here. He does have a triple ping, and that's going to take out the Gundam with the Armor Ray. Triple ping. Armor, Angsha and Guntank, and he builds board back up to 3 units. Let's see how Arrogant responds. Going to go for shield area. Oh, that's pretty sick. It's the parallel Marida and Kshatriya. Coming out to shoot 1 damage to 2 units, then attacks it takes out the Guntank. Gino responds by hitting shield area. Arrogant gets out the Armor. He has 1 shield left though. Gino needs to put out at least 2 or 3 units here to win the game. Can he though? I see 5 resources. He would use his EX resource. Ooh, Gelgoog! That can definitely win the game. But he needs to hit the shield area first. Yeah, I'll play that now and hit the shield area for sure. He has the game-winning card in his hand. Does he have a Xeon unit to discard? He does have a Xeon unit to discard. So I think Arrogant... Oh, I'm so sorry for Arrogant. There's nothing he can do to win this match with the Gelgoog in hand. But we must see whether Gino has the... sees the play, right? Does he see the play? Arrogant has Amuro. Does he have a second link to take out all 3 units? The best situation to take out all 3 units, right? So Zaku Marina can take out the Angsha. Meanwhile, Kashata can take out either one of those units. He just needs another link unit to take out a third one. Yeah, we're going to take out the Angsha. Yes, take out the Angsha. So we're able to shoot 1 damage as well. Going to shoot the Char Zaku with a Char on it. See Jagan. I see a lot of units. Just no link, I think. No link. I see a Battle of Aces as well. Oh, that's pretty cool. Using the Zaku Marina to take that out. Zaku to the hand. He can use Battle of Aces. He's going to use the Battle of Aces to take out the Angsha. That will clear the units. He's played to the best of his ability. And now Gino show him the Char. Yeah, going to show the Char. Play it out properly. He has the Gundam as well. So he has many options. He has many options to win the game. But I think the Char will be the coolest option to win though. Congratulations to Gino for winning with 1 Year War. Pretty sick deck. See you next week for more Gundam card game SDO5 format action.